Yorker Yuletide. Not much is known about this mystery figure, but today I am joined by John.
Hey, I just want to let you know it's pronounced Yuletide, not Yuletide.
Alright, sure, John. And today we plan to break down this mystery. Yorker Yuletide isn't actually a name, it's a combination of words. If we can decipher these words, then we may be one step closer to discerning his identity.
A Yorker is a ball used to play cricket. Yuletide means Christmas.
We have gathered all information we know for certain about Yorker. One of them is that he's a professional Uncle Chestnut's table jipe player.
He's been involved with the game since its launch back in 2010.
Allegedly, he attends coveted table jipe tournaments.
And he uses his earnings to give back to the community.
One theory we have come up with is that he hides all his earnings from the table jipe tournaments as loose change, thus giving it back to the community, which we know he does.
His last name Yuletide has connections to Christmas, a time of giving and generosity.
This does not seem to be a coincidence. Yorker Yuletide seems to be a jolly fellow who loves to make others happy by letting them find loose change. Today I would like to introduce someone who claims to have first-hand experience with Yorker Yuletide. Take it away.
Yeah, hi, my name is Kalen. Yes, it is true that I have witnessed the antics of Yorker myself. It was around 2 in the morning, and I had woken up in my cardboard box, and I take a look out to see a big jolly old fellow leave loose change out by a nearby lamppost. And I'm just a crazy old homeless person, so I didn't think much of it at the time, thinking it was just my early morning drowsiness. But then it really hit me when I woke up later that morning, when I saw a young child snatch up the loose change and head to the nearby candy store and buy themselves a nice candy bar. It was the sweetest act of kindness I've ever witnessed. That's coming from a man who needs money himself.
You know, John, I think Kale's experience really confirms our theory. What do you think?
I agree, but, this mystery, it's still unsolved, and I think we still need to look into this.
Yeah, there's still
Years
quite a
before we
few
truly get to the
stones
bottom of this
unturned, I
mystery.
agree. So, Kale, can you tell me, as a jipe player yourself, did this man look like the kind of guy who's really good at Uncle Chestnut's table jipe?
Well, I could feel the jipe aura around him as he left the change there. So yeah, I could say that.
Kale, where did the man go after he left the chain?
Well, I truly don't know the answer to that question.
And that's where our lead gets cut off.
So what can we take away from this experience?
Well, John, we may have not learned much more about Yorker coming out of this, but we have built a solid foundation on our theory.
Our theory that Yorker leaves his prize money as spare change on the ground as an act of kindness now has nearly conclusive eyewitness testimony.
However, the word nearly is detrimental to our thesis, thus the mystery remains unsolved. But that does not mean it will never be solved.
Perhaps we will be able to put this mystery to rest with more evidence in the future.
But for now, I'm staying optimistic.
So true!